In my opinion, you can achieve almost everything and anything if you really want it. Now you might say, that's not true. I really want to get in shape, but I just can't resist that chocolate. Hello everyone, my name is Caroline from HabitsInProgress.com, where you'll learn to achieve your goals one habit at a time. In this video, I want to show you how overcoming your limiting beliefs can get you more self-disciplined. I hear people say things like, why don't I have any self-discipline, or why can't I achieve that all the time? Now, if you're asking yourself these kinds of questions, you're pretty much telling yourself, oh, I can't do that anyway, so why bother? And this is exactly what a limiting belief is. It means that you're standing in your own way and you're holding yourself back. So instead, ask yourself questions like, how can I get more self-discipline, or how can I achieve that? This lets your brain focus on the actual possibilities that you have instead of just envying others and thinking you can't achieve things anyway. In my opinion, you can achieve almost everything and anything if you really want it. Now you might say, that's not true. I really want to get in shape, but I just can't resist that chocolate. Well, sorry to break it to you, but if this is your answer, then you don't really want it. Yes, you want to get in shape, but you want that chocolate and chilling on the couch more. It's that simple. So in order to be more self-disciplined, you really need two major things. Number one, as I've just said, get those limiting beliefs out of the way. Focus your brain on what you can do, what you want to achieve, and think about how this is gonna feel. Instead of thinking, well, you can't do something, just get that right out of your head. And number two, you need willpower. Now, willpower is a limited resource. It's basically like a muscle. You can train it, but at the beginning, you don't have that much. This is why it's much easier to train that willpower and that self-discipline by adopting habits. Habits can get you in the right mindset of achieving things, and it also lets you do things you don't like that much in automatic mode. Now, I'm pretty much obsessed with habits because I think they're just genius. They're the number one time saver, and it just makes doing boring things so much easier. This is why I highly recommend you also use habit to become more disciplined. There are a few habits that I particularly recommend to train your self-discipline. These are all habits that are pretty easy to get started or to finish, but that require you to really get out of your comfort zone and to really train your willpower. These are taking a cold shower in the morning, tidying one thing before you go to bed, flossing your teeth, exercising daily for 5 minutes, and always putting things back where you took them from. Now, these are all simple things, but you probably don't feel like doing them just like that, right? Or at least one of them. So really pick that one where you're like, oh, I'm not feeling like doing that at all, because this is the farthest out of your comfort zone. So pick that and just do it every day for a couple of weeks. You'll be amazed at how easy it's going to become after some time to repeat it over and over again, because you're just going to be in automatic mode and you don't actively have to use your willpower anymore after a little time. In the beginning, it will require a lot of willpower though, I know. So don't get discouraged. This is one step towards getting more disciplined, and this is the ultimate goal, right? I've got a few more tips to really get that ball rolling for your self-discipline. Number one, act first, feel later. If you wait until you feel like doing that boring task or chore, you're never gonna do it. So get that thought right out of your head, just do it. I mean, it sounds simple, but that's really what it is. And you can really practice that with those habits that I mentioned before. So if you choose taking a cold shower every morning, don't think about if you feel like it or what it's gonna feel like or what you could do instead. Just step inside that shower, take that cold shower for, it can be only 2 minutes. It doesn't have to be long, but just do it. Number two, don't give laziness a chance. My favorite way to do that is to sort of build artificial pressure. Now, I don't mean pressure in a negative way, but it's more like only taking the exact amount of time you need to fulfill that task. So say you need 30 minutes to clean your bathroom. If you have the whole day and the only thing you need to do in that day is to clean your bathroom, I assure you it will take you the whole day and you won't get anything else done. So instead, fill your day with other things, other fun things that you enjoy, such as meeting friends, doing a hobby, going outside, taking a walk, whatever you enjoy, and really fill your day with those fun leisure things. And then calculate those 30 minutes somewhere in between in the afternoon, or it doesn't matter, but only calculate the exact amount of time you need to clean your bathroom, and you'll be amazed by how quickly you get it done. Because this doesn't leave you with time to think if you feel like it or not, because you've got that exact amount and you have to get it done right now. Number 3 is to start with baby steps. So this is particularly important for the habits that I've listed earlier. So now let's take the example of exercising. If you want to start a habit of exercising for an hour daily, out of the blue, it's going to be really difficult to follow through with that over a long period of time. The reason for that is because it's simply overwhelming. To start exercising for such a long time overnight is almost impossible. So instead, break it down into really small bits and pieces. For instance, exercise for only 5 minutes a day, or only do 5 push-ups or even 1 push-up per day. Just do something to get you started, but do as little as possible to not get overwhelmed. Over time, you will realize how good that feels to achieve something, and also possibly the result of exercising. But it's really that achievement that will make you feel good, and your brain will want more of that. So naturally, you'll want to exercise more and more and more without having to use any willpower at all. Number 4 is to adapt your environment. Adopting new habits is significantly easier if you adapt your environment. For instance, if you want to eat healthier, get all that junk food out of your house, your workplace, and all the other places that you usually snack. Instead, put healthy food like fruit and vegetables in those places, and prep your meals for lunch so that you don't get tempted at lunchtime. It really requires much less willpower and is a lot easier if the tempting thing that you want to abstain from isn't in front of your nose all the time. So adapting your environment can get you that much further to picking up a new habit, and by that training your self-discipline. Alright, that's it for this video. If you've got any value out of it, make sure you hit that thumbs up button down below and share this video with a friend who would like to become more disciplined. If you've got any questions or concerns, make sure to leave a comment down below, and I'm happy to answer all of them in the comment section. Until next time, keep those habits progressing. Bye bye.